What's going on, Attack Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Army 343, and yesterday, Yakuza Western Killer decided to do a video on me yet again when he's actually a known liar and a no good scumbag who still owes me an apology for what he was actually saying about me, especially when it came to his little gotcha moment, per se. He thinks that, me actually liking lolis. Now, it's no secret. I'm willing to defend lolis, and no matter how many times I will down it, I actually have, good friends who actually also support this, like Dionysus, Zeros Void, JSEPIX4. And that's just to name a few, okay? Basically, if you guys actually listen to part two of my podcast, well, part one and part two, which is actually episodes 10 and 11 of my podcast, Talking Anime with Mr. Anime 343, I actually go into depth about why I actually defend lolicons. And of course, Yakuza Western Killer decided to actually, per se, get some information from my doxer. Oh, God, I really want to. No negative tendencies here. I'm just going to be flat out honest with you guys. You see, he doesn't understand that lines on paper don't even contrast to freaking real life crimes being happening. In fact, I love how Dionysus actually puts it. Like, somebody will actually call it the police and be like, "Hello, police. I like to actually report that there's some pedophilic actions going on." Basically, there's actually this little girl called Kana, and she's actually from the anime Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Sir, we only actually do like real world issues. Don't call us with that stuff. I mean, people even tried sending Chris Hansen a whole bunch of lolicon stuff, and he's getting sick and tired of that. Jesus Christ, this is just sad. Just sad, if you ask me. I mean, if you actually think this is actually just some gotcha moment for me, dude, unless you actually have like actual bona fide evidence of like, a real crime going on. Sure, I actually hang around my good friends JSEPIX4 and stuff like that, who's also a huge defender of lolicons. I know everybody doesn't actually, per se, willing to actually, like lolis or anything like that or shotas, but just hear me out. They should be respected because basically they have a reason to be existent. I mean, don't get me wrong. Liking lolis and shotas doesn't make one a pedo per se. It just shows that, these people actually have no life outside of any qualms whatsoever. And quite frankly, I am just absolutely sick and tired of all these lies being made by, Yakuza Western Killer try to actually get back at me because I'm willing to defend not only like redo a healer, but also creative freedom for anime. I mean, it turns out that freaking there's backlash going on with the Katakawa incident from what's been going on as of late. And seriously, hashtag get woke go broke. And if you ask me, Yakuza Western Killer is only just doing this kind of crap because he's actually trying to freaking, strum up more drama between me and him, making me look like the bad guy. But he's only just doing it so he can stay relevant. I'm actually going to put this behind me right now. I'm moving on to greener pastures, okay? pushing this whole freaking lie that I'm actually a pedo, and I like retweeting something that my good friend Jay Senpai shares or like anyone else shares. That's actually my business, okay? You just actually need to learn to get a life. People should actually understand that I am a human being. Sure, I actually, jack off to drawings and stuff like that. But what happens behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. Let's leave it at that, shall we? I really didn't want to make this video, but I wanted to clarify this with you guys. Get my side of the story instead of his side, and think this is actually all one-sided. But all in all, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I know there are a lot of people that don't like lolicons. That's fine. That is totally fine. That's your decision. I just actually choose to defend the freedom of speech and expression when it comes to anime. So, with that being said, smash the like button if possible. Freaking subscribe if you're new. Close to 200. Let's make it freaking happen before the end of 2021. And as always, guys, along with hitting the notification bell before I forget, so you don't miss out on any future videos, make sure you got it set to all. And just remember these 3 things, guys. Respect the waifus, enjoy your fandoms, anime's freedom. Until the next one, this is Mr. Anime 343 saying, sayonara, everyone.